Faith has a new frequency. The Spirit of Huntsville. KHSPLP, Huntsville, Texas. Spirit 94.3.
Hi, this is Braylon. You are listening to Spirit Radio. God bless you.
All right. Here we go on a wonderful Wednesday, and thank all of you for hanging out with us here. I'm looking forward to a great show today. It's always a joy and a privilege to be here with all of you. And Taylor Chandler on her way. She will be in shortly. Hey, do me a favor. Many of you are already out there this morning. Let us know that you are out there and what you're thankful for here on this wonderful, beautiful Wednesday. It's been chilly outside. I was out last night in Onalaska broadcasting New Waverly baseball, and man, I'm telling you, it felt nice, and then the sun went down, and it just got downright chilly. And I was thinking that, we really didn't have much of a winter, and it's felt a little more chillier in the air these past few mornings than it did most of the winter to me. But anyways, it is nice. I'm not complaining. I love the cold weather, and if we could be like this all the time, I would be very, very thankful for it. Hey, many of you this morning already joining in. I want to give a shout out to a few folks that are chiming in already on the social media feed. By the way, if you're listening on Spirit 94.3, you can always watch the show online on the Spirit Radio, Spirit 94.3 Facebook page, or through Hello Huntsville on YouTube. So many ways to engage here with Good Morning Huntsville. We stream it online, and we also stream it through the internet and, of course, through the FM airwaves. I want to say a shout-out to Jamie Saucier, our first commenter of the day. Good morning to you, Jamie. Always appreciate you, my friend. Kyle Kreiner, the Brisketeer of Huntsville. And if you don't know what we're talking about, just talk to us a little bit later, and I'll tell you what that means. But Kyle, the Brisketeer, joining us today. Quentin Glaze, hey, man, thank you for the birthday shout-out. Quentin Glaze joining us as well. Good to see you on this morning, my friend. Jennifer Augustinetti, as always, with just her very kind comments. I always enjoy just the joy that Jennifer brings, and she's saying good morning. It's a wonderful Wednesday. It certainly is, Jennifer. And she's saying y'all find a Bible study to attend this evening and have a blessed day. And thank you again to all of you who are joining us this morning. I have an opening monologue, and we'll get to that here in just a few moments. Taylor is here, and so we'll take a break in just a few moments and reconnect, and then I want to do that opening monologue. But as we do get started, seriously, hop in. Let us know that you're out there this morning. Underwriting support for this program is made possible in part by Elliott's Jewelers, online at elliotsjewelers.com, and also Walker County Federal Credit Union, their website, walkercountyfcu.com. I want to talk about, and I'm glad Taylor's here because we're going to talk about this in a few moments, just about how fast things can escalate. And I've got a little knowledge for you this morning to maybe help simmer down a few things. I was, last night, things got a little, I don't want to say like testy. It wasn't too bad, but, we see it at sporting events all the time where one thing can escalate into something else, and it wasn't anything that was really bad, but we see this, and I was thinking about it last night as I was broadcasting, and I started thinking about this world in general, and even me in general. How can we slow down for a moment and just take a deep breath and not be the people that add the fuel to the fire? And that's what I'm going to talk about today. And it was nothing really related to the game last night. There was a few of our players got injured a couple of times, and so it could have been a lot worse. And I'm thankful that those kids are okay. But I'm talking about this in a whole nother sense, and I'm not going to get political, but there was a lot of fear yesterday here in our country with and especially over in the Middle East, as there was a looming deadline, and thankfully that there was this 2-week ceasefire that was reached. But I was just thinking about all of these things, and I don't go off on these topics much on this show. I want to keep it positive, and I want it to be something that all of us can take away and be thankful for. So let's take a quick break. We'll be back in a moment. I'm going to talk about that in just a few moments. Stay with us. More to come. It's your show. It's Good Morning Huntsville here on a wonderful Wednesday. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us. everybody, back into it. Look, there's TC in the house.
Woo woo. Who was here yesterday?
Jason, Pastor Jason. Is it real high? You can pull that in. You can
It's like talking to my forehead.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, and then you can the whole bass. There you go. There you go. There you go.
All right.
There you go.
And we're back.
Welcome in, Taylor Chandler, in warmth clothes today.
I am. I'm wearing my little grandma's. I'm really struggling a lot more than I should.
Jim Beam, if you were, that's his name, by the way. I'm not making a reference to anything that I shouldn't be. Jim Beam, if you are listening, whenever this young lady walked in, she said, "Oh, what is that?" And then "Oh, it's your birthday. Oh, we were supposed to bring you breakfast." I said, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Somebody else took care of it.
Don't worry about it." And then I showed her this delicious Molly fruit mash. That's what I'm going to call it, the Molly.
Ooh, that's a good
The Molly mash. All right. And I said, "Taylor."
Why am I always the bad guy in your stories?
I said, "Taylor, would you like some of this?" "Oh, no, thank you." Taylor's on a very serious workout kick, by the way.
Yeah, I have my 300-calorie coffee right here. That was a poor decision on my part.
But I said, for my birthday, you are required to eat at least a bite of the Molly mash.
I will have 5 bites.
Okay, so Jim, I know that you are listening, or Molly, because I know that little radio's right next to your desk. Please proceed with 5 spoonfuls.
And if I can be a pain in the butt, I really like the banana part.
Yeah, the banana part, kind of lay off of the whipped cream.
Yeah, and the cake part.
And the cake part, but let's go heavy on the bananas. What about the strawberries and blueberries?
I will eat all of the things.
Okay.
And it's not because I love sweets. I love sweets.
So good. Molly makes this for anyone who has a birthday here at the church on staff. Molly makes this.
And it's the mixed Molly mash.
The mixed Molly. Oh, I like that even better. Just do the Molly mash.
That's what I was thinking whenever I said.
Let's do the Molly mash.
Well, and it's so funny because, like I said this morning, I was like, I don't want my normal coffee. I normally get a black coffee with nothing in it. And this morning I was like, I'm going to mix it up. And I got a caramel coffee from McDonald's.
Caramel coffee.
And I will tell you, it's going to take me all day to drink this. I'm probably going to dump coffee into it and let it water down because it's a lot of sweet.
I don't, I'm getting like a sick stomach looking at that, FYI.
Yeah.
It seems too sweet.
It's bad whenever my 10-year-old takes a sip and she goes, oh. And I'm like, oh gosh.
The Molly mash.
Tell me what you're tasting right now for the people who
Banana and pudding.
Pudding.
Mm-hmm.
So my favorite sweet treat.
You have pudding in my whiskers?
Yeah, save that for later.
No.
Is warm homemade pudding, like when it's right off the stove, and that disgusting layer of where it congeals on the top. That is my favorite.
It's got to be cold in the refrigerator.
I like it warm
with those Nilla wafers on top.
Nilla.
I
know exactly what you're talking about.
Nilla wafers.
So with your banana pudding, do you actually put bananas in your banana pudding? So I know a lot of people who don't.
I don't, but whoever makes it does.
Okay, but I have one side of my family likes bananas in it. The other side doesn't. And the other likes vanilla flavored pudding with bananas. And one likes banana flavored pudding.
They don't call it banana pudding if there's no bananas, do they?
Well, no, it's either banana flavored things. Right.
I was going to say, if they call it banana pudding and there's no bananas.
That's a lie.
Copenhagen family, we need to talk to you. Is that who it is?
I don't know what side of it is. Probably them.
Is it Mama's side?
I don't know.
Where's your mom at, by the way? I really enjoyed having her on.
She is going through. So my daddy is going through. He has diabetes, and I'm putting his business out there. But he's lost his big toe, so now he's going. His foot is like an elite status. So it's very aerodynamic right now. So whenever he starts running, it's going to be very fast on one side.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
But mom's on doctor duty.
So she is taking care of the pop.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remotely do things here this morning, and it's not easy. I'm so thankful that Joshua Mashi will be producing. Look, here you go. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom, there you are. Now, Taylor, then you're right here now, Taylor.
Oh, we're just they do like little rovers, like little.
Yeah. We have new cameras.
Space machine rovers.
For the people on the radio that can't see this, we have all new cameras in here in the studio.
And they're
looking at you.
It's a lot.
We're still waiting, by the way, on something.
No, we're not.
Yeah. Is the radio signal working? That's the question.
I have been listening to the radio.
Have
your
you really?
station. Yes. I listened to Deanna yesterday.
You did?
I did.
Wait. Did you listen? But you were on Facebook, though.
No, I was listening in my car.
Ah, okay.
In the interwaves.
But you commented on Facebook.
I did because I had opinions.
So wait a minute.
The irony in that statement.
Yeah, were you?
I honestly was picking up my prescription.
Okay,
whenever I messaged
so you
her.
were parked.
I was in my car has when you push the brake, it has a freeze mode.
Oh,
it was
okay.
not in park, but I was
Okay.
stopped.
Okay.
Wow.
Did you do karaoke? Gotcha. No.
I did do karaoke.
What did you sing? So you were at the fairgrounds. Tell us about the Taylor chant. And I've got my opening monologue, which is now turned into like a second segment monologue. Tell us about the karaoke.
Did I sing karaoke?
Yes,
that
we'd like to hear
is a phenomenal question that I believe I did. I believe I sang multiple songs.
It's one of those that just kind of happens and you don't.
It just kind of happens. I went with the flow. I was definitely trying to get everybody to dance, which nobody. My favorite thing to do is to make people have fun. Like, I love watching people have fun. And if I'm having fun, I want everybody to have fun.
It hasn't been fun on the show. No, I'm just kidding. I was going to say on the show, it's not been fun.
It's going to be really
very
funny
fun.
whenever you wear that today.
It's been really fun on the show, by the way.
But so I was trying to get everybody to dance and sing karaoke like all night. I was trying to get people to sing karaoke with me because I am not a great singer. I love to sing. I love to sing in the car. I will sing karaoke on.
I don't like this stuff is getting everywhere, by the way. Keep going.
I don't understand. The facial hair with the whiskers. I feel like some guys like wear it later. It's fine. But so my daughter is a phenomenal singer. And so when we go on cruise ships or any chance she gets, she sings her karaoke songs. And that girl has big opinions. She's not shy. She will dance her little heart out, and she is like a crowd. Like, she will bring the crowd in. Like, I wish I had the skills or the resources to get her on a stage because she is very talented. And I'm very biased because I think she's the coolest thing ever.
Because it's your kid.
This is my baby. But she honestly does sing good.
My favorite song to sing at the old karaoke, and I haven't done it in a long time, is Hank Williams' Hank Williams Jr. Family Tradition. Yeah, that's a good one. Used to sing a little R. Kelly, but I don't do anything with that dude anymore, obviously. I used to sing one of his songs.
Which one?
Just a song. And then... And then used to sing a little Notorious B.I.G., Big Papa.
Okay, I could see it.
Yeah, Tupac. I would sing some Tupac. OK Go, which I was terrible at.
I don't have like a go-to karaoke song. I
Amarillo by Morning was a really good one that I used to sing.
Oh, that's a good one. I am really shy unless I have courage.
Then you go karaoke.
And then I love to karaoke.
There you go.
We went, whenever we met Elvis Presley, when Elvis was here.
You've met Elvis? Oh, my goodness.
I did. I met Elvis whenever he was here. And we met a couple other guys that sang over there whenever they were here. We all went and sang karaoke after. No. And they were like, oh, get on stage. I was like, no. Everybody here is a professional singer. I'm not singing with you guys. And I don't know if you've been over there on a regular occasion. People sing really well there. So you better come on with your game.
If you sing, we talked about this yesterday. If you sing karaoke good, you don't need to be singing it because it ruins it for everybody else.
I don't think so.
No, because
I think if it makes you happy.
If you're that good, then go try out for American Idol.
But not everybody is meant to be on the radio. Some people are just meant to sing in a small town shindig.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to be kind of bad. You have to be kind of bad for karaoke because that's what karaoke is about.
Is it?
Because then that one person gets up there, oh, and I'm like, dude, come on. You've been taking voice lessons for like 20 years.
What is that movie? Is it Step Brothers where they're in the car and they're like singing and like all of them are like going around? That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Are
you getting a bunch of happy birthdays? Can everybody message Rob and tell him happy birthday and tell him how fantastic he is and that he's got food in his beard all day?
No, I don't have it right now.
You don't. But all day I want people to tell you that you do.
I'm messaging Jim right now because
she's ignoring the request because she can see. She's like, Taylor's working really hard to be skinny. I did learn yesterday, thanks to the nice people on social media that I'm not actually skinny. I just have a rib flare.
What is a rib flare?
Apparently I've been sucking in my whole life, so my ribs stick out like this.
Oh, I don't call that a rib flare. I call that a pear. It's
Get
pear. No, because that's what I like. You don't. I have the pear look. I had a guy one time.
Pear? No.
Yeah, when I was playing basketball one time, this guy looks at me and goes, dude, you look like a pear.
That's not a compliment.
And I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, man, it's like you got a muffin top. And I was like, dude, do you realize you just threw 2 insults at me all at once and like threw me under the rug?
And you were like, first of all, I'm just here to have
I was just like, I'm trying to play. Yeah, and this was like 15 years ago, so I can only imagine if I would go play now, it would be even worse.
I'm trying to think what's bigger than a pear, but I'm like, are you the same size?
No, I'm much heavier.
Okay, well.
I was like 190 then, and he was telling me this. Now I'm 242.
Now you're up.
Oh, the last part of my weight is my age now. That's kind of concerning.
I love that for you.
I remember when I was a child, my bus number was 42.
That number is like stuck with you.
No, it wasn't. It was bus 43. Man,
my kid argued with me.
I got one more year about this now.
Day before yesterday, that she weighs 90 something pounds and she just lost 12 pounds. So she's like in the 80s. So I was like, girl, you are not in your like 80. Like, I don't think that's as much as you think it is. Like,
yeah. Sorry, I was checking a message. Can I say one thing real quick?
Say the thing.
I learned I'm gonna change gears real quick. I learned a really valuable lesson when I was in Fargo.
Okay.
4 years ago almost. Now, can you believe that? Wow. That there are going to be people that will be all supportive of you when things are going absolutely great. Mm-hmm. And it's because human nature, we want to attach to things that are doing well. It's just human nature. I'm not going to deny that. I mean, look at people who are fans of sports teams. They will be with that
bandwagon.
team. Yeah, they will be exactly bandwagon. They will be with that team, and the moment they start losing, that they will drop off. I was on a bus ride home one day after North Dakota State had lost several games in a row after winning quite a few. The coach there, Dave Rich.
Can I just say it does make me happy to hear that North Dakota lost some games, just because, the Bearcat in me is still a little bitter about some situations.
Yeah. Well, only one because
Shut up.
No, quite
Shut
a few
up.
actually. But the biggest one we won, I called that one. That was fun. And I'm talking on the Sam Houston side. But this was basketball, and Coach Richmond is a good man. One of just the best coaches I've ever been. I've been around a lot of great coaches, and they're all good people. But I'm telling you, Coach Richmond is. I don't know if I've met a guy that's just like him. Let me put it that way. And that doesn't. I'm not talking down to any other coach that I've been around a lot. We've had Phil Longo on the football coach. He's an amazing. We're so blessed to have Coach Longo here. Coach Mudge at Sam Houston, a great man. But I just got to know Coach Richmond a little bit more. And the thing that he taught me something so valuable. We're on a bus ride home, and I probably shared it on this show. I mean, we're 720 episodes into this thing, so I'm sure we recycle information all the time.
I think it's okay.
But we're on the bus ride. We just lost. We're on the bus. As a broadcaster, it was really neat. We had a very, it was a privilege. It wasn't a right. It was a privilege to be able to be with those teams because we were with them during, some things that probably
all seasons
that only players are a part of. And he holds up his phone and he said, "Look, guys," he goes, he kept scrolling. He goes, "These are all the messages that I got from people when we were on that win streak." And then he slows down, and there's like 4 or 5, and he goes, "And here's the messages that I got over these last 4 or 5 games that we've lost." He goes, "These are the people that matter the most to us. Aww. These are the people that care about us enough to still message me in the midst of adversity and say, 'We still support you, Coach, and we're there for you.'"
Oof.
All those others just wanted to hang out and have fun because the team was doing great. But then when push comes to shove, he's only getting a handful of messages. And so I think about that often. Last night, New Waverly, a really tough loss after a 5-0 start in district play. And there was just a different feeling in the air last night. And we lost 10-0. And it was tough because they have been doing really well in district play. And I opted not to do a post-game interview. I have some discernment as a broadcaster. It's not that I avoid interviewing coaches and players after a loss. I do it quite often, to be honest. But this game just felt different. And I felt like in this moment, I'm not going to interview. It felt
violating.
Yeah,
let them have their moment.
Yeah, they need to, they need to regroup. And I'm not going to have this feeling of, well, I'm the guy who broadcasts, so I need the interview. No, it's not my team. I'm just there to tell the story. And so I had a moment of discernment, and I said, I told Ty last night, who helps me out, I said, we're not going to do post-game interview. We're just going to wrap up and get out of here. And I wanted to message the coach last night, but I also didn't want to, bombard him. Mm-hmm. And so early this morning, I sent him a message, and I said, hey, man, I'm always proud of you guys. And I want that to be a reminder to anyone this morning. Think about that person in your life that may be going through a really tough season, that may be going through something unimaginable or unthinkable or something that you cannot comprehend. Are you there with that person? Or have you only been with that person when things are going great? Because if you've only been there when things are going great, then you're probably not really a friend to that person.
We don't need more fair weather friends.
No, exactly. And if you want to be a real friend, pick up the phone today and call that person and first apologize to him and say, I know that you've been going through some stuff, and I'm sorry that I haven't reached out to you. And just be blunt and honest if you really care about that friendship.
It's so funny that we were saying this. So I had a friend yesterday post on Facebook that he was going through some things. His daughter's really sick. And we are not friends anymore. We were friends years and years ago. And I texted him. And then this morning, a memory popped up. And I was like, oh, look at the funny timing. But it was really sad because I have my text messages that after a year, they disappear. And I was like, man, it's been over a year since I've talked to this person. And, we were good friends. I mean, and nothing happened. We just grew apart. And I was like, man, that's really sad to know that I've been a fair weather friend. And I'm like, I'm just finding out on Facebook that his kid is sick. I'm like, ugh.
I don't talk about it often because it's kind of a personal matter, but I had a really close friend, like a brother to me. And we haven't talked in probably 10 years. And we were we were like glue for 20 years. And just some things happened, and he went through a season, and I was there for him a little bit, but then, sometimes you just can't control some things. And I remember I had reached out a couple of years ago, and I still talk to some members of his family from time to time just to say hello and drop in, and I miss them. I love those people, man. You don't know how much I think about them almost every day. Something pops into my mind. And so a couple of years ago, I was like, I'm just going to text them. It was around Christmas time, and I said, hey, I'd like to drop by. And one of them replied and said, I don't think that would be a good idea. And at least I tried.
Right.
At least I tried. It kind of hurt my feelings, to be honest. Mm-hmm. But at least I tried. And I want to encourage people, just try. It's just like in sales. People are going to, if the worst thing's going to happen, somebody's going to tell you no.
I don't know if the worst thing people could say is no. They could call you a pear.
Well, you could ignore. Yeah, they could call you a muffin top pear. But the response you're gonna. No. Let's just putting it in easy terms.
Right, it really is.
Most of the time, let's say this. Most of the time,
majority of the time,
you're gonna hear no. But at least try. You don't know unless you try.
I feel like this kind of goes with this and kind of doesn't. I'm gonna squirrel. Probably a little bit, kind of cat a little bit. So my daughter is going through a season. Guys, parenting, not for the weak. If you have children, we're going to pray extra for you because I thought I was going to be a way different parent than I am. It's actually really hard to keep tiny people alive sometimes. But, it's hard to listen to them and I'm glad my daughter has the confidence and the security in our relationship that she can tell me, she disagrees with something, that she doesn't like something. Like I want her to have that healthy relationship where she can bring something uncomfortable to the table. But as a parent, as a guardian, sometimes I can listen to what you're saying and it doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
I can listen and you're validated. Well, it was funny because at church we were talking about how your prayers do not override God's will. And that even, on the cross, Jesus is like praying to God, is there any easier way we can do this? Like, can you do me just a little bit? And God's like, nope, this is how it has to be done. And we just have to. And so I'm like, if you feel like your prayers are not being heard, There means there's something better coming through. You just don't see it yet.
Yeah.
And it may just be keeping you safe.
And your prayers are being heard. It's just maybe not the response that you're getting on the other end is what you want.
There we go.
And it may be a no response.
Is a response.
And that's okay. Mm-hmm. Which brings me into a discussion about something. No, it doesn't really segue, but I'm just going to segue it in and make it not even really work, but I'm going to segue this in.
Do it.
Think about the times in life that you have been in a situation to where maybe you could have controlled the atmosphere a little bit better. And I had something this morning that I was thinking about how fast things escalate. Mm-hmm. And I want to stay on the radio this morning. For those of you listening, we are here, 94.3 KHSPLP, here on Spirit 94.3. Thank you for being a part of it this morning. I want to talk about this real quick, of how fast things can escalate. Have you been around a situation that just escalates and you're like, how did that happen? It goes from calm to chaos.
I would love to tell you some stories recently of my life of things that escalate to a point where I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah. But is that a good, like, from calm to chaos? I think that's the title of a book.
It's got to be.
As
somebody with a personality disorder, calm to chaos is kind of my life story.
It doesn't take much. Not for, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, I'm like, way to go, Rob. The worst I could say is no. No, the worst I can say is, yep.
One comment, one post on social media, one remark.
One little ripple effect to take off, and
one time saying some word the wrong way, and maybe you didn't even mean for it to be. I used to tell people, if you could just see my heart, like if you could just feel what I feel, then you would understand that I didn't mean it that way.
But it doesn't matter. Perception is everything.
But at that moment, yes. A spark becomes a flame, and a flame becomes what? This roaring fire.
Wildfire.
Yes, a wildfire.
It was like a real quote.
I just pictured Taylor like walking around with like a flaming hair, and it was a wildfire.
Fun fact,
Taylor.
It used to be, I am one of those people that are like, oh, I'll burn your house down. I'm like, I'll burn the house down with me in it. Like, I have gotten to a much better place in my life, but I'm like, that's the problem with certain people like myself, is I don't care. And I would care, because that's not how you should be.
That's right. But you think about the spark to the wildfire, and what happens in a wildfire? Everything burns.
Everything burns.
Everything burns. Small, and then the fuel gets added. Somebody keeps talking, and I've been in a situation where I knew that I should have zipped it up, and what did I do? I kept talking. Somebody has to have the last word. I've been in a situation where I've tried to have the last word. I'm talking to myself.
I feel like I'm still that way.
When I come up with this, listen, when I come up with these ideas about some things to talk about,
I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about me a lot of times.
Well, then in surrounding yourself with people that are good friends that, I had people that would, oh yeah, like you are absolutely in the right here. And I'm like, yeah, I am. And that fire gets bigger and bigger. They're the wind just adding to it. Instead of people being like, maybe we do a fire break. Maybe we take a pause.
Somebody may say, well, if they had said that, then I'm going to say this. Because so-and-so said this, I'm going to say that. We've all been in a situation like that. And what we could have ended on our own so easily keeps going.
And again, no response is a response.
What could have been put out gets stronger. Mm-hmm. As you just said, it just keeps going. And what could have been healed, listen to this. What could have been healed, listen to that word. What could have been healed gets worse. Instead of putting a bandage over the wound, you have ripped the bandage off, and there's no healing that can take place.
Once you say things, there is no taking it back. And that goes from petty arguments, that goes from putting things on the internet. No amount of I'm sorry's. The tongue holds a lot of power.
I saw this morning, I don't know what the fascination is about this, and I just wanted to bring it up because I saw it this morning. I'm going to continue in a little bit. I have a verse that ties into all of this. A lady has created a TikTok with probably over 100 videos. And how do I know this? Because I saw one.
And you deep dived.
Yeah, and I was like, surely that's not what this account is about. Well, it was. And it was about her husband cheating on her And so she decided to make an entire TikTok and video this whole thing.
Process.
Yeah, and then she ended up catfishing her own husband, and then that's how the end of the video, like you go from the beginning to, but this is over like a 6-month process. And I'm sitting there like, maybe that's how she's grieving through this, but why put that out on social media? You know, yeah, the dude.
Money.
Yeah, and I was like,
and views and clicks and feeling validated and vindicated.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, you talk about adding fuel to the fire, and I'm not saying anything. He's super guilty. I mean, number one, according to the videos, and he even admits it. That's the terrible thing. But that's the world that we live in, to where there's all of this noise, there's all of these things going on. I won't get political, but thank goodness last night, you know, there's a lot of people on there. I was talking to a lot of people. They're saying, what's going to happen? What's going to happen at 7 o'clock? You know, is our president, is this really going to go through? And I saw a lot of posts on social media, and I filtered out a lot of the political stuff on my social media feed. But this stuff started popping in, as Trump had set a deadline to say, if we don't open this straight, that we're going to come in and bomb the fire out of Iran. Thankfully, both sides apparently have reached a ceasefire, at least for 2 weeks. And that's a good thing. But you think about, even in those conflicts, one little thing, how quick could something spark? And I'm not going to go down this political rabbit hole, but that's just an example. But there's something to this. And Proverbs 26:20 reads this: where there is no word, the fire goes out. Listen to this. And where there is no talebearer, strife ceases. So let that sit with all of us just for a moment. Where there is no wood, what happens to the fire? It goes out. That means that some fires are only burning, and it's only because somebody keeps bringing wood.
Right.
So maybe this morning, some of us, in some situations, need to stop bringing the wood. Take the wood away.
Just take the wood away.
That's a good take, instead of what does it take?
Well, that's another shirt.
It's another shirt in a country song. Take it. No, but this means this, that some arguments are only alive because somebody keeps feeding them. And some drama keeps going because somebody keeps talking about it. They replay it. They spread it. They keep adding to it. But if the wood stops, the fire dies.
But sometimes, hear me out.
Here we go.
Here we go.
In the words of my father-in-law, here we go.
He sounds like a wise man. I think he and I could really get along. Sometimes what you're fighting about is not what you were fighting about. Mm-hmm. And sometimes the hill that you're trying to die on is not the hill that it should even be happening. Like, if you're mad about A, like, okay, with this cheating scenario, okay, if you're mad about that, now we're adding so much fuel, and now we're adding commentary, now we're adding validation.
Now we're adding the world to it.
We're adding the world to it. Certain things are meant to be private, not a secret. If you were going through something, I am very big advocate, you know, it shouldn't be a secret. Don't hide things. If you feel like you have to hide something, it's obviously something's wrong. Private. We don't need to put our business on the internet.
No. And so I want to let people know.
I feel like that was really, again, ironic, because I put my whole life. That's a whole nother thing. Stop judging people by their internet. My social media life, I have the coolest life.
Dude, I went back like 20 years ago in my life. What am I? Yeah, 20, because I was probably like 20 something years old. Man, I've been on Facebook a long time. And I went back.
It's so cringy.
No, well, I went back.
I'm cringy.
I went back and I was like, why was I publishing this kind of stuff?
All the time.
I went back. I deleted a ton.
My memories, I delete something at least once a day. And I'm like, why? Just why? 2
years ago, I went through and like, I literally scrubbed a bunch of I was like, why? And I know why now. And I mean this. I'm serious about it. I know why now. It's because I was not walking close with the Lord. Because if I was, I wouldn't have been saying, and it wasn't any like terrible things.
It just doesn't reflect who you are.
But I was like, who was this guy? What was I doing? Why was I acting this way? Why was I doing? You know, it's weird. And it's like I don't go back and regret things.
Oh, I got regrets on some of the stuff I post.
But I go back and I was like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Who was this dude? And I'm thankful, and there's hope and restoration in Christ. And we all, me included, we all have a long way to go. We're not going to reach that destination until we get to meet Christ face to face and enter the pearly gates one day. And that's open to all that accept him as their personal Savior. That invitation the invitation's for everybody, but the acceptance is only for those that accept him and say, come into my heart. That's the reality. And I don't want to go on this preaching segment, but I'm going to tell you right now that we're also living in this world now to where we think, and not we as in us in here, but in general, collectively, that if we do this and we're this good person in this, then how can we be denied? Well, it don't work that way, because God says, Christ says, you will only come to the Father through me. Doesn't say that you're going to come to the Father through helping somebody and giving somebody some money. Yeah, you could be the nicest person in the world
and not have God in your heart.
And there's somebody I believe this morning that may be out there that needed to hear that, because I wouldn't say that I ever lived that life of thinking that if I do good that there's something because I knew that it was about a relationship. But there were times where I'm like, man, I've been good to this person. And so now this will happen. And that's not the way it works.
That's not how it works. It's not a tit for tat.
So I want you to ask yourself this. Let's go back to the wood, the burning. Every time you're in the middle of a situation, you need to have self-control to pause and think. And that's the hardest part.
Because so my little small group, we have this thing called flipping your lid. And it's very important. This is your flipping your lid. It's the way your brain processes. I'm going to butcher this, but it isn't a book. Google it.
No, don't. Google may lie to you.
ChatGPT, because it would never lie.
No, definitely don't. It'll hallucinate.
But your brain, whenever you are thinking clearly, is like this. Okay. But whenever you start stressing out. When you start stressing out, it does this. And you flip your lid. And your brain gets into survival mode. And you are no longer thinking clearly. So you need to go, reconsider, reassess, and then put your lid back on. And think clearly. There is nothing wrong in an argument with saying, let's take a breather and come back to this in XYZ, whether that be 5 minutes or 5 days. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong, but the self-discipline is the hardest part to get to that point, to say there's nothing wrong with taking a break. That's the tough part.
And that also takes a partner that's not going to, and I'm going to say partner because I feel like a lot of times this is a partner. And I'm talking about me right now. Stop chasing your partner around the house. Say, we're going to talk about this right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm ready right now.
I've gotten in my truck and left before, and that was the greatest thing that I could have done. I said...
The anxiety that causes me. I'm like, oh, no, but I'm not done. Again, we talked about this. I'll burn the house down.
Well, there was a time I said, I just got to get out of here. I said, I got to get out of here for a minute, and I'm glad I did.
Honestly, that's the best thing you can do at that time.
I got out, and I called a buddy of mine here at church. I said, dude, I don't know what to do.
And that's okay.
And it was good because at that moment, that was one of the few moments that I finally learned to pause. And I was glad. And so think about this. The next time you get into a situation to where you know that things are escalating fast, ask yourself this: am I about to add more wood? Am I about to add more fuel to this fire? Or can I be the one that could put this fire out? Think about that. One choice and that pause can change everything about where something is heading. I mean,
you got to change the trajectory.
There's good news in all of this, that you don't have to carry every single offense or every single fight, or you don't have to voice an answer to every single thing, because we don't have all the answers. And sometimes, and here's the key to all of this, that sometimes the most powerful thing that we can do in that situation is what?
Walk away.
Nothing.
Oh.
Absolutely nothing. We think that we have to do so much every day, and we have to do this to change the trajectory, that's a hard word to say, of this. Kyle's like, no, it's not. It's an easy word.
I feel like you use it more often than we do.
Yeah, he does.
There's not a lot of trajectory things happening at the credit union.
Yeah. There's trajectory things here in the ministry, because you can either be here or NASA uses that word quite a bit, probably. I want to space nerd for a minute, but I won't.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I will.
I am learning, and I am being put in positions recently where doing nothing, as somebody who is very actively, I don't like conflict. I don't like issues. I want to blow it up, make it explode, and go away. That's kind of been my life pattern, trying to get away from that. It is
not
weird.
easy, is it?
It's not. But the art of doing nothing and letting people feel their big feelings, letting people sit in the uncomfortable, whether they like me or don't like me, that's not up to me. Whether somebody likes me or does not like me is not up to me. You know, people are going to have their opinions, whether they are right or wrong, and that's okay. But doing nothing in the situation, I'm like, okay, this has got to be the right thing to do. That doesn't mean that my little best friend group chat isn't getting blown up, but I have surrounded myself with people that are like, oh, don't do those things. And I'm like, I want to do this, this, and this. Okay, but we don't, because that adds wood to the fire. And some people also are in the same place I was, where sometimes we just want to see the world burn because we are cold.
I am 41, and in my 41 years and 20 hours, 19 and a half hours of life.
Wisdom.
Yeah, because I don't officially turn 42 till noon, by the way.
Okay, so it's not even your birthday.
No, not yet. Kind of took it away. Thanks, guys, for the birthday. But it's not here yet. But what I'm getting at is this, that I've learned, and it's okay. It's okay to learn these baby steps. The more that we take in and absorb and then apply what we absorb, we grow. And it's okay. It's okay to feel this morning of like, well, man, I don't know if I can be the person that's going to be silent. That's okay. Try to start in baby steps. I mess up all the time. There are times that I get into an argument with my wife or I get into an argument with somebody else, and then I feel so terrible after because I'm like, man, I knew that I could have controlled that, and I didn't.
Or here's one. You see something you don't agree with on social media, just scroll.
Move away. You know how many...
You don't even have to respond.
Do you realize how many times I wanted to reply on the NASA Facebook page?
Okay, we keep talking about science. I'm going to let you have your nerdy moment.
Because we may lose some listeners on this.
Okay.
But how many times I wanted to reply because of the ignorance of the internet saying that we never did this before.
We never went to the moon before?
Yes.
What?
I know tons of people who worked on that
Well, it was
project.
all in a studio, so it wasn't real.
No.
Yeah, it was the science.
No.
They filmed it in a lake.
No. And see...
I'm watching your lid go.
I'm just going to be silent. See, this is a perfect example. But I know multiple people who worked as contractors for NASA, and one man who invested a lot in my life who's no longer with us that taught me so much of it. I think that's what fed my interest in all of this so much.
I love finding out more and more nerdy things about
Yeah,
you. Like, I code, I rap.
This guy developed when we think of Doppler radar, we think of weather radars, okay? But he developed the Doppler radar landing system for the moon landing. He developed it, showed me all this stuff. And because he was irate when these documentaries came out. He was like, oh, you got... Anyways, and my dad was in Vietnam, and he shared some stuff. You know, he was, not because he was in Vietnam, but because he served in the military, in the Navy. He shared a lot of really cool stuff with me about the space program. I mean, that was all happening at the tail end of that was happening when he joined the Navy. So anyways, long story short is I wanted to comment on everyone.
It's real, guys.
I wanted to comment, but then even people saying that we're not even on this capsule right now, and that's fake. And all of the comments and and I was like, my goodness, have we really became, and I forget, I was talking to someone, and there's a word for this, that we see so much out there in the media that we believe it, and there's no other option. And
Absolutely.
I forget the word. It was social something. But anyways, I bring all this up for a reason, because I wanted to comment on and I was like, no, what is that going to do? It's not going to do anything. I'm not going to feel better about it.
No, and
silence.
Understanding your audience. So, like, I feel like you and I could have heated discussions, respectful.
Definitely not respectful.
I was like semi-respectful.
No, we would be respectful.
But I'm also open to hearing what you want to say. Like, I trust that you may actually change my opinion on some things, and knowing that that's a potential. Now, Kyle and I have a conversation. I'm not going to believe Kyle at all. Nothing Kyle said is going to change my mind. So knowing who you're picking your battle with, you just happen to be here. Sorry.
She's picking on him.
I'm picking on him. I can't. It's his birthday.
I want to end this little segment with this, that sometimes the strongest response in these situations is silence. And sometimes the greatest victory is walking away.
Oh, gosh.
And when you do, you have to understand that you don't lose, that you gain peace, and you do, not in that moment, but when you look back, you're going to gain peace. And peace, friend, is worth way more than
peace
being right.
over everything. That is my whole life right now.
That's it.
Is I choose peace over everything. No matter how much I want to have conflict conversations, I can feel myself getting heated. It's fine. Everything's fine. But you know what? Peace.
And now,
and doing nothing. And my lid is.
In the words of a man that I wish I could have met, the great Paul Harvey, that is the rest of the story. We'll take a break. I got more coming up. It is National Zoo Lovers Day, and I want to talk about Taylor's favorite animal when we come back, and I want to hear your favorite animal. I'm excited about this.
Do you know my favorite animal?
No, this is why I want to ask you.
Okay.
See? All right, Kyle's looking at me like, what are you talking about? Favorite animals at the zoo when we come back.
Okay.
When we come back. This is Good Morning Huntsville. We'll be right back. For those of you on radio, we're going back to music and programming. On social, stay with us.
At Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, we're not just a place where children pass the time. We are not a daycare. We are a child care center focused on the growth, learning, and discovery. Every day, children engage in meaningful activities that build confidence, independence, and a love for learning. From reading and math to social and practical life skills, our students are active participants in their development. Ready to give your child something more? Visit tomorrowspromise.info and discover what makes our school different. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Education you can trust.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Are you ready for a better way to bank? Join Walker County Federal Credit Union today. As a member, you'll enjoy low-cost loans, no annual fees, and easy online access. We're not just a credit union. We're a community dedicated to your financial success. Experience friendly service tailored for just you. Why wait? Join us online at walkercountyfcu.com or drop by our location at 1802 Normal Park Drive, Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Since 2010, the Oak Ridge Disciple House has helped men break free from addiction, not with quick fixes, but lasting change through Jesus Christ. They've celebrated 167 graduates at Oak Ridge and 138 more at Interfaith with an 80% success rate. That's compared to just 5% in most secular programs. The fact is, Jesus works. And now, celebrating 15 years, they're building their third house in Tennessee and just launched a women's program, Restoration Ranch in Texas. It's all for God's glory. And here's the heart of it. They never turn anyone away for lack of money. In fact, 95% of families receive scholarships. As one person put it, don't talk about it, be about it. Every penny counts. Donate today at oakridgedisciplehouse.com and help change a life forever. The Oak Ridge Disciple House. Online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Real recovery, real hope.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Friend Rob Hipp here for Elliott's Jewelers. The new year is here, and what a better way to start out the new year than celebrating the moments that matter the most. And you can do that with Elliott's Jewelers here in Huntsville. Whether it's an engagement, an anniversary, a birthday, or maybe just a fresh start, Elliott hand selects every diamond, and he creates meaningful pieces that are designed just for you. There's no crowded showroom, no pressure, just personal attention and jewelry that tells your story. So again, start the new year with something timeless. It's Elliott's Jewelers here in Huntsville by appointment only. Book online at elliottjewelers.com.
Hi, I came. No listening to Velvet Radar.
Back at it after a 30-minute reprieve.
Whoop, whoop. Sometimes we just need a breather.
It's Good Morning, Huntsville. Good morning, Taylor.
Good morning.
By the way, the show made possible in part by Elliott's Jewelers. My good friend Elliott, you can go visit him, Elliott Herzlich, online at elliottjewelers.com for all of your jewelry needs and for all of your financial money placing needs.
Tailored.
Services tailored just for you.
You, the member.
The member. Speaking of which, Taylor over here, Miss Health USA. That was rude. You don't sound like that.
I didn't even realize what part you were saying was rude.
Kyle was like, yeah, that's it, dude. Miss Health USA, Taylor
Ew.
Chandler.
No.
She said, I said, Taylor, I got a little birthday treat that Molly made me. Wow, I don't know. And I said, well, too bad. And so that was really mean, kind of.
I feel like you don't actually like me, and that's okay.
That's how the show continues on. Jim Beam is here. And we're not talking about things that we shouldn't be talking about. We're talking about legitimately Jim Beam. The Jim Beam. Jim is in today serving Taylor.
That sounds weird. I appreciate it.
A lot more bananas in it than this one.
Yeah, did you hear that?
I want that one then.
Then here you go.
There you go, Taylor.
Thank you.
You want this one? Is Josh coming this
No, Kyle may want it.
I'm trying to get him one.
Come on,
Kyle,
Kyle. I ate your brisket, dude.
I'm gonna leave it up here.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
ate your brisket.
Y'all have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Jim.
I appreciate it.
Good. See, he's a man of service. That's what I meant. He served you.
Okay, so
Not like with papers and then like you got to go to
court.
Walker County Court.
gross.
Yeah.
No,
Kyle's looking at that like it's
I
good.
really struggle with people doing nice things for me. Like that is
Not
a
too bad.
personal thing that like the idea of somebody doing something nice for me really makes
Oh,
me
whatever. I've
anxious.
gotten you coffee before and you were like, thank you. You didn't act.
Yeah, but it is not.
I quit doing it, by the way.
I see.
Yeah.
Said I gotta go to Starbucks.
All right, let's try a bite live on the air.
Okay.
Hold on, let me.
What
let me,
bite are you doing?
I
So
like,
this is cake.
it's everything.
Cake and banana.
Hold on 1 second here. Here we go. Okay.
I want a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Oh, this is a big banana. Okay.
All right, here we go.
This is not gonna be cute.
Here we go. It's right here, Taylor. Right here. Here we go.
Go.
All right, ready?
Oh, so good.
Is it really? I got a pineapple. This is my favorite, by the way. Miss Molly makes this for all of us on our birthdays. You're savoring the bite.
Mm-hmm.
All
It
right.
reminds me of something.
Grandma's house.
Maybe. I will eat all of this and I will not even complain.
Yeah. So you're a fan.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, Molly makes this for. It's so good.
I wonder if she could make it like sugar free.
You know, she brought it in this huge glass bowl. I mean, massive.
That's what I was thinking. So
And it's cold. It was ice cold. It was waiting on me. You even had a note that said "Happy Birthday" out there on that table. You didn't bring me
my mom
anything.
makes I'm the worst because I actually hate you too. Facebook didn't tell me it was your birthday. I forgot. But my mom makes something kind of like this with like a glass bowl that has like a thing. And I'm like, this is called something.
It's the Molly mash.
The Molly mash.
Let's do
mixed
the Molly. Kyle
Molly
likes it. Kyle's having a few bites over there. One reason I like Kyle's, he's a Coke Zero man. You know, I drink. That's not why I like Kyle's a good
Because
dude.
he's like, what can I do to suck out the little happiness in life I do have? Making it a Coke Zero.
I like Kyle because he's a good dude. Secondly, I like him because he's Coke Zero. Third, I like him because he's the brisketeer. He's a good friend too. But I want to say something. I drink probably.
You value my brisket over my friendship. See?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
heard it
That's,
too,
that's
but
what
I
was
was
getting
like,
at.
that
I
was-
value the brisket over the friendship. You know the thing that I'm getting at is I probably drink, and I probably should stop. I probably drink like 3 Coke Zeros a day.
Whoa.
Yeah. Those are rookie numbers. Yeah, Kyle said those are rookie numbers. Are you a soda girl? And a soda girl in a soda world.
I mean, blueberries. I used to drink probably 2 Dr. Peppers a day. I really don't drink sodas anymore.
Back in the pear day.
Back whenever I was a payer. I do love an ice cold Dr. Pepper. But I like my water room temperature and I like ice cold Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
But
I
I can suck a soda down like nobody's business.
Dr. Pepper? Uh-huh. Yeah. I like the new Dr. Pepper Zeros.
No,
Dangerous.
I want it full of calories.
I can't. All right. I want to switch gears. I want to segue this in because you need a lot of calories when you go visit the zoo.
The zoo.
So if you want to go to the zoo, drink a bunch of Dr. Pepper, get your energy up, get your calories up.
all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Was that a good segue?
It was better.
Yeah, it was okay. We were talking today is National
Zoo Day.
Zoo Lovers Day.
Zoo lovers.
Yeah, Zoo Lovers Day. How many people love the zoo? I like the zoo. I don't love it, but I like the zoo.
You can actually get a zoo pass. I think it's the cost of 1.5 zoo visits for like the whole season.
The Houston Zoo?
Yes. And you don't have to. So if you're like me and love the littles but don't want to be around them, they do adult evenings where
I've seen that.
Yeah. So I did that a few years ago where it was like everybody had headphones on and everybody was listening to different music. It was just called a silent rave. It was actually good fun.
Sounds cool. Sounds trendy.
It was quite a hoot. Quite enjoyed. So favorite zoo animals. So my favorite animal
At the zoo.
at the zoo.
It's got to be at the zoo.
I feel like it's at the zoo, but I feel like I'm going to say this and you're going to be like, me, that's not at the zoo.
Okay.
Armadillos.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the armadillo at the zoo.
I feel like they
I
are.
don't think I've ever seen an armadillo at the zoo. I'm sure they are, but I don't look
Same
for
with prairie dogs.
But I don't actively look for the armadillo. Like, I don't walk in.
I want to see the
Oh,
armadillos.
I can't wait. Because I see them all the time on the Don't Mess with Texas signs on the side of the highway. The little graphic, the armadillo is there on the Don't Mess with Texas.
Okay.
So, yeah, Kyle just sees them on the highway scattered about.
Okay.
Kind of
well, this got dark.
No, scattered about.
running amok. Okay, anywho, but I just I'm on Armadillo TikTok where they're so friendly. I like them a lot.
So your algorithm right now is pointing to armadillos.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good because it could have pointed to other things. Could have pointed to anything, and yours is pointing to armadillos.
Yeah.
That's good.
The baby armadillos where they scrub their tummy and they're like
those.
Ew.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. What would you guess though that is the crowd favorite at the zoo? I didn't think
Elephants.
about. Oh no.
What?
See, it's one that I didn't think about until I saw it. Research. They have put out surveys of what's your favorite animal at the zoo. You got any idea of what it may be? Does the audience have any idea of what that crowd favorite?
Elephants.
Not elephants.
It's probably not something popular. Okay, Kyle thinks it's lemurs.
It's not lemurs.
Is it a primate? Is it a mammal? Or
It's a mammal.
It's a mammal.
It's a cute mammal.
Bearcat.
That's not even a real thing. A bearcat is mythological. And you went to school there and you don't know this.
Are you putting wood on a fire right now?
Oh,
Because I feel like you are about to learn something. You're about to make me big mad on your birthday, sir. Bearcats are real. They are real animals. Stop it. I'm not falling into old habits. Don't look at him.
Silence is the best thing.
It makes me want to punch you.
I'm trying to be silent. Taylor and I cannot be silent. Like, I'm looking at her laughing. I cannot be silent.
Okay. So it's bearcats are real, but okay, not bearcats.
One more guess. It's a cute little thing. Man, it's so
It's
cute.
little.
I'm gonna give you a hint. Kyle may pick up on this one.
Well, Kyle's really smart.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know if anyone's gonna pick up on this one
Okay.
because it's totally random, but in an indirect way.
Koalas.
No, hold it. That was close. In an indirect way, it has something to do
Sloth.
with the World Wrestling Federation. Okay? World Wrestling. It has something to do with the World Wrestling Federation.
That was
WWF. The WWF. Okay? What happened? Why did the WWF change to the WWE? Because there was an organization called the World Wildlife Foundation. And they said after so many years, you can't use WWF. That's us. After like 50 years, they were like, you can't.
Interesting.
So that's why we have the World Wrestling Entertainment. What was on the logo of the World
old do you
Wildlife
think I am?
Foundation? Old enough to know? No, there was not an elephant on the WWF logo. The World Wildlife Foundation. I don't have anybody chiming in on this.
Well, because nobody knows. That wasn't a helpful hint.
Yes, it was. If you WWF.
Animal.
Yes. What is on there? I hope it's right. I hope I'm not.
A panda.
Yes.
Okay.
I got it right. Wait, I just want to be quiet.
I don't think there's pandas at the zoo.
Giant pandas are the crowd favorite
Because they're endangered.
at the zoo.
They're
The
not anymore?
giant panda, you know how many hours a day they spend eating? This is trivia time.
20.
10 to 16 hours.
Dang.
So right there along with me, almost all of it is what?
Forage.
For bamboo. Yes. They have a fake thumb, by the way. It's a modified wrist bone just to grip bamboo better.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. That's like a
This is why I was like, I don't think they do. Houston Zoo does not have a giant panda.
Well, I know, but they're missing out on the most popular
but
animal.
in my head, I'm thinking Houston Zoo.
See, in Austin, they had the Austin Zoo, and they had a little motto that went, "What's new down at the Austin Zoo?" And Houston needs to have that, and they need to have what's new at the Houston Zoo. They need to get a giant panda up in that mug because
They have red pandas.
well, they need to get the giant panda because that is a crowd favorite. And then when they have their little theme song, Taylor, that goes, "What's new down at the Houston Zoo?"
Also, take that.
Bentrong?
There's a bearcat.
No, it's a CAT. See, Sam Houston was with a K, with his mythological.
You're mythological.
Despite being bears, did you know that the panda is a bear? This is cool, though. Did you know that the panda is a bear?
I did.
But they rarely hibernate. See, I didn't know
I
all
didn't
this.
know. I thought they were closer to koalas. This is koala a bear? It's a marsupial.
Yeah. All right. You said one earlier. The elephant comes in at number 2.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give myself some credit.
The gentle giant.
Oh, yeah.
I like their little tails.
The African elephant, usually the biggest draw physically, and you just said the tail, so there's an emotional draw there. They're the largest land animals on Earth. Guess how many muscles their trunks have? I did not know this. Their trunks.
17.
40,000.
I am not doing well.
No,
today
I wouldn't have. No, I wouldn't have done this either. 40,000 muscles in that trunk.
47 muscles.
And they can recognize themselves in a mirror. They have self-awareness. Have you ever seen the elephant that paints?
No.
They did some scientific studies, put a paintbrush in the trunk, and some elephants had actually painted pictures. Now, they weren't but they painted.
Right.
Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. But you know, dogs paint too.
An elephant can smell water from miles away. We can't even find the remote in our couch, and here's an elephant that can smell water. That was really corny. Sorry. Number 3
Age
coming.
is not making you funnier.
Number 3, the ferocious one, the king.
The lions.
The lion.
And the tigers and the bears, oh my.
The lion, always a top attraction. People love the power of the lion, by the way. A lion's roar can be heard how far away?
5 miles.
That's exactly right. Right on the money, 5 miles. Exactly.
I know random facts. That's what I knew.
They live in groups called what?
Pride.
Wait. Hold on, Taylor. They live in groups called what? No.
Pride.
Taylor said pride, and there's massive amounts of whipped cream. Pride. They live.
You know what? I'm not ashamed. This is tasty.
Taylor's like a little child right now. It reminds me of my little children because she has a whipped cream mustache going on.
You're being hateful.
Oh, wait. I got something?
Oh, wait. No, that's just Grace.
No, that's all right. Female lions do most of the hunting, by the way.
Yeah. Shocker. Women do all the work.
So the king of the jungle really is the queen of the jungle. Let's be honest. Number 4. We're going to go through a few more of these. We're talking again. It is National Zoo Lovers Day. Number 4. Top animals at the zoo. Number 4.
Penguins.
How did you know this?
Because I'm going through the Houston Zoo, what I'm excited to see. Is it really?
Yes. Number 4. Penguin. And I like what it says. The fan favorite for kids. For children.
And that's why I'm so excited.
Penguins fly underwater at speeds up to 15 miles per hour. Fly is in quotes, by the way. But 15 miles an hour. Many species mate for life.
They're little. Did you ever see The Penguin and the Stone? Stone and the Penguin?
No.
It was a good one.
It's good. A movie or what?
It was a cartoon movie.
They have a special gland to filter salt from seawater. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
I wonder if you can get one and then I just started thinking so if you were
Rob's
out,
gonna have a penguin.
No, so think about this. If you were out and you were around seawater and there's a penguin and you can't drink the seawater, do you harvest this special gland from the penguin and then all of a sudden that's Kyle? I won't go into what Kyle said.
What is happening right now? No, guys, both of
Kyle
those.
has just put wood on the fire with this conversation.
Both of y'all are trying to see me flip my lid, and I will not.
All right, number 5, as we continue, I'm going to go through a few more of these.
Okay.
Number 5, take a guess. You've been doing really well.
Giraffes?
Yes. You're on the roll right now. You're on the roll instead of on a roll. The selfie star of the zoo, the giraffe. Everybody likes to take selfies with giraffes. They're the most photographed animal at a zoo.
They're so pretty.
Tallest land animal, 18 feet tall. That is almost 3 Victor Wembanyama's from the Spurs tall.
Have you seen the videos of them curb stomping?
No.
Like pigs? Dude, they're mean. Yeah.
They have, this is cool, their tongues can be 18 to 20 inches long. And you know why their tongues are dark colored? To prevent sunburn. If you think about it, every time you see a giraffe, their tongues are always out. They're always eating stuff and doing things. Never thought about that.
I've never thought about that.
They only need 5 to 30 minutes of sleep per day.
That makes sense because if you think about how much work it takes for them to get on the ground and how much work it would take for them to get up to get away from a predator. So horses only sleep 4 hours. They hardly ever lay down.
Look at the next one. I love this picture, by the way. Gorillas. The gorillas. To me, the gorilla is the most interesting animal to watch at the zoo. I like to just go and I kind of glance at the other animals, but when I get to the primates,
that's what you want to observe.
Because they're so like us in a way with extra flair. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I can see where you're going with that.
They're cool. They're fun to watch. And they have such emotion to them.
It makes me sad to see gorillas in captivity. Any kind of monkey, really, in captivity, because they're so smart. I don't like captivity.
I kind of get sad if I go to PetSmart or Petco or whatever, and I see the goldfish. I'll be honest. I'm going to be straight up honest with everybody. Sounds corny. The ones that really bother me are those poor betta fish, because they're in a cup no bigger than this.
Yes.
And they live in there for, a year, and then they die. And that's it.
That's it. That's their whole cup life.
Yeah.
Well, and I am not anti-pet shop necessarily, but, as somebody who doesn't know anything about animals, you go into Petco and you see they're in this container and you think, oh, this is fine. It's not fine. Like, you look at the little rodents and they're like in those, it's not emotionally fulfilling for them.
I go back to NASA. We have 4 astronauts right now in the size of a capsule of 2 minivans. They've been in there. They're going to be in there for 10 days. They're cramped up. Mm-hmm. So, all these cameras documenting there really is. I didn't do this in a lake. And they're in there in this thing. And you think about that, and then you think about animals that are caged up. I mean, after 10 days being in this thing and not being able to get out.
Yeah.
You're on to, you have a good point.
Well, and that's so, with dogs. Also, I ended up on Magnolia Kennel's TikTok too the other day. My TikTok is getting more and more local. She was talking about dogs and digging, and I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool topic to talk about. So if she's on here, that was a good little snippet. But dogs will start behavioral quirks because they are not feeling fulfilled in life. And so that's why you need to go find things that fulfill them.
Yes.
And then it'll get rid of a lot of issues like barking and digging and running away.
Yes.
Not zoo animals.
So there you go. Those are your zoo animals today.
Gorillas?
Gorillas.
Gorillas are your number one.
No. My number one. Oh, yeah. Gorillas are my number one. Yeah. They share 98% of the DNA with humans. They can learn sign language and communicate. Coco happy? Coco sad? You remember that? Coco?
No.
You don't remember Coco?
Sure don't. Who's Coco?
Coco was a gorilla. This lady, the gorilla could sign language.
What is a good one?
Coco happy? Coco sad? Coco hungry? What? She would talk to this. This scientist would talk to Coco.
What was that one?
Look it up. Look it up. They can learn sign language, they can communicate, and then silverbacks lead their families with authority and protection.
I bet they actually do work.
Yeah. Coco happy. Coco hungry.
Unlike lions who just sit back and let the mama lions do all the work.
All right, well, let's wrap it up. Taylor, I know you got to get rolling. Let's take a quick break. And when we come back, I want to highlight the cred.
Let's highlight the cred.
Walker County Federal Credit Union, because it's the only time that you want to call the Fed the Walker County Federal Credit Union.
Yeah.
It's not the real Fed, by the way.
Yeah, well, fine. We'll roll with it.
Tailor made just for you. We'll be right back in a moment. Stay with us. It's Good Morning Huntsville and some awesome stuff about our friends at Walker County Federal Credit Union coming up when we come back.
Ready for a better way to bank? Join Walker County Federal Credit Union today. As a member, you'll enjoy low-cost loans, no annual fees, and easy online access. We're not just a credit union. We're a community dedicated to your financial success. Experience friendly service tailored for just you. Why wait? Join us online at walkercountyfcu.com or drop by our location at 1802 Normal Park Drive, Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Hey friends, this is Rob Hipp, and I'm here to talk about a true expert in the real estate world. Let me introduce you to my good friend, Terry Coleman of the Coleman Realty Group.
With 33 years in the business, I've dedicated my life to making your real estate dreams come true. Specializing in residential properties, I serve Walker and Montgomery counties, from Spring to Trinity and areas all around.
They call her your next door agent, and here's why.
I'm not just here to help you find a home or lease a property. I'm here to build lifelong relationships, whether it's residential or commercial, farm, or ranch listings, there's something for everyone.
Now you might wonder, what sets Terry apart from other real estate agents? Well, it's simple. She goes above and beyond for her clients, like the time she surprised a family from California with a fully decorated Christmas tree and gifts when they returned from closing. You shouldn't have to compromise on the joys of home during life-changing moments. So, if you're ready to make your real estate dreams come true, here's what you need to do.
Visit my website at myrealtorterry.com and let's make those dreams a reality.
That's Terry Coleman, your expert in all things real estate.
I'm Terry Coleman, your next door agent, and I can't wait to help you open the door to your new life.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church, Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Hey friend, Rob Hipp here for Elliott's Jewelers. The new year is here, and what a better way to start out the new year than celebrating the moments that matter the most. And you can do that with Elliott's Jewelers here in Huntsville. Whether it's an engagement, an anniversary, a birthday, or maybe just a fresh start, Elliott hand selects every diamond, and he creates meaningful pieces that are designed just for you. There's no crowded showroom, no pressure, just personal attention and jewelry that tells your story. So again, start the new year with something timeless. It's Elliott's Jewelers here in Huntsville by appointment only. Book online at elliotsjewelers.com.
La-da-da-da. You like this one, Taylor? Tailor-made banking just for you. Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
That was beautiful.
Go by and see Taylor. Get your loan, yeah.
Yeah.
Those interest rates aren't too bad. Go get it today. Toy is cool, and so is everybody else. 9 lives over there, Ruthie. Go get your loan right now. Tell them Hello Huntsville sent you.
I wish I could sing like an improv.
I wish I could sing horribly like Rob.
Yeah.
Did you like my song?
I did.
I've never done
You're
that before.
so witty.
Da, 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 da.
You wish Rob could sing?
Every time I go in, I'm a name, not a number. Don't feel slumber. That was dumb.
You're getting better. You
All
had
right.
it.
Welcome back. Taylor Chandler from Walker County Federal Credit Union, your full-service community credit union. Member NCUA, serving Walker County since 1957. Taylor, you've got it. Take it away.
Taking it away. I love every week we do this, and every week I'm like, oh gosh, I'm unprepared. Land loans right now. We've got a lot of people calling in about our land loans. As long as if you are currently a member, we do land loans outside of Walker County or buying into Walker County. As long as you are eligible for membership, we can make it happen with as little as 10% down. That is really rare around here to get 10% down. Now you do have to be creditworthiness. That is not for everybody.
Oh yeah,
but
I ain't worthy right now.
we can do up to $200,000 for property. We have construction loans. So we don't actually do mortgage loans. So we do have to help you find someone to move to after.
Have y'all, I know I'm just throwing this out, have y'all ever like discussed mortgages, or is that like a whole new?
We have. So that is a product we could at some point have, but it will not be anytime soon.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a whole new level of, like when Warren G said regulate, boy, you got to regulate.
Mortgages are very difficult. And I think, it kind of contradicts the small size we want to stay. Gang signs are making me really uncomfortable over here.
No, it's regulate sign. Yeah, Walker County Federal Credit Union.
Stop throwing up gang signs,
We're
guys.
not. We're throwing up W's. Anyways, continue.
Your little primate sign language happening.
Yeah. Coco happy. Coco smart.
So smart. So every time my kid does something good, I go, wow, good job. And she gets so mad.
Wait, that is it. Check that out.
Oh, that is it.
Yeah. It's the only logo in town that you can literally do with your hands. Walker County Federal Credit Union.
Probably not the only one, but I like the way you think.
Anyways, sorry.
I expect that every day now for you to go on the air
I'm
like
going to walk in and be like, what up, WC?
And we're going to be like, that's just Rob. It's fine.
They're like, wait a minute, is that guy from the West Side Club? No, it's Walker County Federal Credit Union.
Duh. So because we are so small, we can't really cover mortgages quite yet. But that is something we could do in the future. We're not opposed to it. We're just not there yet.
I like the fact that y'all just have the one location, by the way, because when you start thinking about more locations, you start thinking of more overhead, which means you can't offer some of the same things. Now, granted, if you had another location and you had a ton of people come in, which they would because y'all are so great.
Well, we looked at, I believe, one point, and this is whenever I switched to the county, so I'm not exactly sure what happened other than COVID, that they were looking at locations in New Waverly at one point. I don't know what happened with that, but it is hard once you get more locations to maintain the same standard. Yeah. Because you do lose, we're very picky on who comes in.
I mean, if y'all open another location, it'd be whatever, but I think y'all are doing, and I'm on the outside looking in. I mean, y'all are great.
Did you see we got a new ATM?
No.
Yeah, we have another ATM near the drive-thru. Yeah.
I did see that you guys are sponsoring the pineapple run.
Yes.
Deanna was here yesterday. By the way, happy birthday to Deanna Irwin.
Y'all
also,
have birthdays today?
We share birthday. Happy birthday, Deanna.
Yes, Deanna is part of our board as well. She does everything. Mm-hmm. She does everything. She did a phenomenal job at the cook-off too. Her little tent booth was so much fun. That's where I sang greatly. Loved that for everybody that got to hear. So yeah, we're doing the pineapple run. We're sponsoring that. I might run. I might walk. We shall see. We're going to have a booth. So if you want to come meet me and see why I can convince you to open an account with us, I would love to do that. We have some cool little trinkets that we're bringing. Trinkets.
You have to say it with a lisp.
Did I say it with a lisp?
Trinkets. It's kind of fun to say that. The S, like in between your teeth. Trinkets.
I can't tell if you're making fun of me. It's fine. I feel bullied.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'll just cry. It's fine. God, we found out that we are the best in
Congratulations.
the county.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool that so many people think that highly of us. I did not win the best lender, but it's okay. There's still room for growth on my part.
I didn't even look up all the, there
were so many options, and it was kind of cool to see my name against some of the big people where I'm like, oh my God, like that's so cool. But
the reason let me say this real quick. This is questionable. The reason is because you didn't put all over social media. Vote for me, vote for me, vote. I'm not being rude, but I'm seeing that everywhere.
I don't want to tell you to vote for me.
Like if you're a business, go for it. But like individuals, it just feels kind of weird. Like vote for me.
I mean, I would love.
If you would have put, let me tell you something. If you would have put it on social media, like vote for me, best lender, like all over, you would have won.
Well, that feels ingenuine because I have a pretty large social media following. I would feel purchased. Even though it's not being purchased, it would feel purchased.
Yeah, like the Spurs built, not bought. By the way, San Antonio Spurs, future NBA champions this year. So anyways, Walker County Federal Credit Union. If you're a business, to me, like if you're a business, go out and promote all day. Like, yeah, vote for us. So I think that's cool. But like, there's just something weird. Like I was really thankful because I think I was nominated for like Citizen or Volunteer or something of the year.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, like last year, I think I put something and then I felt kind of weird about it. And I'm not knocking anybody.
And you shouldn't feel weird. Like, I'm biggest promoter of, love hearing people I know being proud of themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not hating
on anybody who like did that, but just to me, it just doesn't, I don't know. It just didn't feel right. I was like, I don't want to make it about me. Mm-hmm. I'm not, and now I may make people feel bad, but I'm not trying to. It just, I don't know. It just feels weird.
And you have to do what makes you feel comfortable. We're not going to add wood to that fire. Whatever you want to do, you do.
That's a t-shirt. We're not going to add wood to that fire.
We're not going to add wood to that fire. I think it's really cool. The credit union is when I say everybody, majority of us are all trying to do multiple aspects of
everything.
Yeah. So you've got 3 or 4 people who can help you. You come in and you immediately get help. Very few things are super specialized. So you come in my office, I can pretty much solve your problem. And there's 2 or 3 other ladies that are the same way. If you make it into one of our offices, we're going to be able to solve your problem without having to make you change offices. That's kind of our goal is once you get in an office, you get to sit down. You get one stop because, one-stop shop.
That's it. Mm-hmm. Well, we love them. It's Walker County Federal Credit Union. They are your full-service community credit union serving Walker County since 1957. Some breaking news before we wrap up. Not political, but very important news. Oil prices have tanked 25% since yesterday. They had peaked, check this out, yesterday at $112 a barrel, the highest that they have been. Those prices have settled all the way down to now $72, almost a $50 drop. And if you go back and look, hovering around January, around $60 a barrel. So we are $12 away from where we were before all of this kind of started. And it does take a while for the market to settle. We're not going to see immediate price drops at the pump. Kyle and I were just talking. We'll have Kyle on for like an oil update segment one day.
We should. Kyle knows the things.
It's funny how like overnight the prices surge, but then oil can go down and they just kind of hang out for a while. And I guess it's because of the supply. They got to wait for it to come in and fear. That's why I always say this. That's why I always say this. Faith over fear.
Faith over fear. That is a shirt.
It'll wrap up today with that. Time is 9:19. Taylor Chandler with us. Any final thoughts? Thanks for hanging out. Fun show today.
This was a good show. Happy freaking birthday, Rob.
Thank you. Appreciate it. 42. Feels great.
Not yet, but happy birthday of birth. And here in a few hours, you're going to be a Ross, what awesome 42.
Kind of scary.
You said something earlier, and I really wanted to make a joke, but you were like having like an impactful moment. And you were like, doing something that like scares you or something. And I was like turning 42.
Yeah. Ooh.
But then I was like, now it's not the time.
43 is going to be even more scary.
Most scary.
Big thank you to Walker County Federal Credit Union. I know we joke around and cut up, but there's a lot of really great things happening in our community. A reminder of the Peyton Irwin Foundation, the annual Pineapple Run happening on Saturday. You can go to PeytonIrwinFoundation.org to get those tickets now. Walker County Federal Credit Union, a big supporter and sponsor of that, as we were talking about a few moments ago. Stay up to date. HelloHuntsvilleTX.com. And more importantly, go by the credit union, Walker County Federal Credit Union. Get your account set up. Taylor will be more than happy to help you out. If she's not there, multiple people ready to help you. And go by and see them. They have been taking care of my wife and I and our family for many years. I wouldn't go anywhere else. And I had my accounts there before they even sponsored anything that I did. I love that all my sponsors, I've been doing business with them before they were even doing anything with me. Because that speaks a lot, I think, that I'm not just doing business because you guys are here. I would.
Right.
But y'all have made an impact. All of them. The only one that I haven't done business with, thankfully, and I don't want to, is Funeral Home. But I do support them and refer people to them. And I appreciate Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home as well. So, well, as I end this broadcast, reminding you today that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. I promise somebody out there today needs you. We love you. Good morning. God bless. We'll see you back at 11:30 for lunch break. This is Good Morning Huntsville. See you, Taylor.
See you.